All right, so we're on the farm. You guys are running from the ghost light, getting back from being out in the field and stuff and whatnot. And Joe is run behind. I think all of you have made it to the house, but Joe is about to be caught up. Let's see, Patches is over by the farmhouse. I'm gonna say that you do hear like Muriel and um, excuse me, Eustace in the house somewhere. But you don't necessarily see them. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think of like what's around you that you guys could use or something. Uh, I mean, if you want to try and run out and grab him, Gus, you could. Give me. Let's make this a contested check. Give me some sort of like brawl, like a move or strength or something. Actually,
Okay.
this would be like athletics, not like pure strength, because it's not like you're pulling against another force. This is your attempt to like help outrun him by like doing something, if that makes sense. And I think I'm gonna give you disadvantage because you're trying to carry someone else. Only because this is gonna be a pose check. I'm not. We're gonna require like a hard success.
I see.
This is just kind of like a weird situation, so I will allow you to do this if that's what you want to try and do, but it's going to be kind of weird to try and do it, is all I'm going to say. Without exposing too much. I'm going to say that if you want to try and do that, it's going to be tough to do.
Whoa.
Um, someone is carrying something.
Yes, I am
That's the
carrying
bird.
the half-dead bird
Oh, that's
I
right.
was
You're carrying the
about to
dead
mention.
bird. That's right. Yeah, you guys went out to the river to get some water. That's right.
No, it is specifically not dead, I thought.
Uh,
It was cold but breathing.
We're all dead.
um, You are correct. Yes, the eggs are. Yeah, the bird did fall, but is fine. I actually don't remember how you call it. Did it fall out of the nest or?
We
Yeah,
chopped the
we
tree
tried
down.
to chop the tree and it just
Oh,
blew
that's
apart.
right. Um, yeah, I think the bird is like dying.
I would like to huck the bird at the ghost light.
Okay, I'm actually gonna roll to see if the bird died on your way back.
Okay.
Okay. Give me a huck roll. I don't know what this would be.
Yay!
Maybe like a dex or strength or something for
All
chucking this
right.
bird.
See how good I am at throwing birds.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Um,
What'd you get?
I got an 80s fucking six.
What's your number?
I was gonna go for Dex.
Okay.
Um, is this a roll I'm allowed to push?
Yes, you can push every single roll
Okay.
unless I tell you
Well, not
otherwise.
not all of them,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm just double checking. All right, Corin is going to be uh, sprinting out there and trying to throw it like a football, not just like
Okay.
from
No,
3 feet.
I will
He's
accept you
going out
stepping
now.
out of the house to chuck it. I like that.
And then let's see. 100. You're joking.
Oof.
What? Is it
What?
worse?
99.
Ah. And what is your number again?
70.
Ah. So this is a fumble on a pushed roll. I like it.
Great.
So you run outside of the house and you chuck this bird with such abandon that it seems to like pass through the ghost light, You like kind of miss it off the side. It doesn't go straight through the center, but you do hear like a as it like impacts in the ground behind it somewhere, and you confident that it's definitely dead now. But now you are outside, and you feel, both you and Joe feel this sort of like uncomfortably warm yet cold. You're not entirely sure. It's like when you put your hand under hot water and you're like, is that cold? Is that hot? Like you don't really know, but it like feels weird until you like your body doesn't know how to make sense of this feeling. As this white starts to uh, engulf you. Who's doing something?
And it reacts not at all to the bird dying near it.
Not for the split section, the fraction of the second that the bird was in its light. No, you chucked it too hard.
God fucking damn it.
I'm sorry.
This is what
So
you
the
get for
only
people.
the only thing that I have that functions off of somatics is the camera. So I'm gonna quickly try to pull it out of its bag to just. This
Okay,
is not gonna be a good picture. This is just to see if somatics will do anything.
give me a camera roll, and depending upon how good you roll, we'll see what happens.
Gus, are you still rolling for the?
Extreme success.
I see. What? Describe what this looks like. How do you like develop the film and like is this like one of those cameras that you punch it and then like a card pops out? Like what does this look like?
No, it's not a Polaroid. It has like it's really old timey where they had to use like metal plates and such. So
Okay.
I wouldn't be able to develop it here. I'd have to take it all the way back with me to my. She'd have to take it all the way back to her house to use a dark room to develop the picture.
Is there like a flash or anything, or are you not using the powder thing?
I mean, I assume since it runs off of somatics, it doesn't even need a flash.
I'm just asking. Like you tell me what this looks like. Like, does it just snap the
Uh,
picture, or would you have something to like briefly illuminate for taking pictures at like night or whatnot? Like,
Probably not, because it probably runs mostly on just sound.
that's true, and there isn't light bulbs yet. So okay, you click, um, and I think what happens is that the ghost light just stops, and it's almost like there's a few seconds where the air around you seems to be illuminated with this sort of like ghostly fog, but it begins to dissipate as if you were almost being, wrapped in this very localized fog, but it just sort of like blows away in the wind as the source of light is just instantly gone. And you all turn to notice because standing in the doorway, Ruby, the camera that you're holding, the plate is glowing.
Well, that's interesting.
Please add the ghost light to your inventory.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Inventory.
The world is suddenly eerily silent as this chase has come to an abrupt close. And I think you hear stirring from inside the house as Eustace comes out and is like, "Who's making all that racket? It's bedtime, don't you know?"
I think we might have caught the ghost light.
The what?
The ghost light.
The ghost light you were telling us about the no one lives after seeing. We caught it.
Wait, so you're telling me that you've seen the ghost light? You are undead abominations. Out, get. And he like starts ushering you out of his house.
What?
I won't be having no ne'er-do-wells in my abode. No, thank you, sir. And he slams the screen door closed, and it falls off his hinges, and he's like, all right, you stay put. And he just like waggles a finger at you. Y'all can still sleep in the barn, though.
What?
All right, I'm going back to bed.
Far safer anyway.
If you are still here in the morning, then I'll know you ain't ghosts.
Sure, that's how that works.
Anywho, I'm going back to bed. And he just toddles off. Unless you have anything else you want to talk to him about. Sorry, I just like brought him into the scene and it just wasn't helping, so I'm sending him away again.
Oh, good. It's humorous.
What would you guys like to do now?
I guess we hunker down in the barn for the night.
Okay. Is anyone want to do any sort of downtime activities while you guys rest or do anything in particular?
My Garba does use some weeks.
I think now would be the point where Corin would rattle off the giant conspiracy I put in the conspiracy notes corner.
All right, go for it,
Anyone
bud.
willing to listen?
Sure.
Do y'all want me to try and act this out?
It's entirely up to you. If you want to do this in character, I think that would be very fun. If you just want to kind of go over the pointer notes and then get into discussion, you can. It's just a matter of how you want to present it.
All right. Guys, I think I figured something out here. I think I figured out why all this is happening and how it's going on. Back up on the mountain. You know, when that mudslide happened earlier the month before, there was a crater where the water melted like it was instant, sublimed. I've learned the term is.
Do you mind maybe whispering a little less and being a little farther from your mic because you are popping?
I don't hear it.
Try.
No, I was just kind of getting some like static of him hissing as he's talking.
It's just a very gravelly voice I was giving the character. I can give it a different voice if you
Nope,
prefer.
if it's just me, then keep going for it. Don't mind me.
Alright, once that water melted, you remember how the town was right after the landslide. Everyone was hallucinating, staring off in the distance, just like these animals that were... Hell, some of us were in comas. Dr. Death was worked halfway to death, I swear. I'm telling you, it's in the water. That's why this mist was happening. That's why it was messing with Armaeus' paints. And once that water was melted, it's made its way out here. The reason I think that water is bad is because something crossed over to our side. We just saw how something can be inexplicable. I think it's reasonable to think something from another dimension came to our side. Maybe it was part of the ghost light that we just caught. Maybe it wasn't. But I swear it. I think
you caught the ghost light? Violet's in the corner, underneath of a tarp.
It's gonna make can't really use this to take pictures right now because it's I'll have to develop this later to figure out what's going on here.
Do you want to pull the plate out?
I'm not going to risk that because that's usually how the if it any exposure would mess up the plate.
Okay.
After what happened in the church, I think there's some sort of angel that crossed over to our side. That's what the feathers are. Feathers mean things when you
An
find them,
angel.
you know. There, there's belief systems around it. They say if you find certain numbers, they mean certain things. The more you find, the stronger the message. Black and white, a white feather is purity. Black is an omen of hard times. These are gray with black spots. Gray represents a balance. I think it's a message of a broken balance. Something's wrong. Very wrong.
The doctor will speak up and say, "These seem to have some sort of reflection to them. They're almost silvery. So, what does your knowledge say about that?"
Texts I found only distinct between gray and as a color. Silver is usually bundled under that.
He holds it up to the light, and you can kind of see that it's like pearlescent. It's not like translucent, but it does like kind of shimmer, like slightly multicolored. And he's like, "Perhaps the gray is aging or loss of life, meaning that the first time you see it, it's a good omen, but the ones that are far dead is bad, and so this is somewhere in the middle."
In the crater, there was so many of those feathers. I
What
only
color
got
were
3
they?
attacks. They're the exact same.
Perhaps time passes differently for us.
I kept them. I have them back in town. I can show you. I keep them with the rest of the evidence that I stash. But I'm telling you, this is not good. There is something malicious that has crossed to our side. Y'all believe me, right?
Violet slinks farther back.
I mean, it seems incredibly superstitious, but granted, I've seen you literally have something, that's for certain, caught in your camera. Uh, hmm.
Every
It's
time.
also
Oh,
you go ahead.
uh, no, 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 no. I've been going for a while. You take your turn, please.
It's also not entirely superstitious. My parents are working with a collective who they seem to have found evidence of another plane. I guess that's the word we're going to be using for now.
Every time we find one of these feathers, it's right before or right after we see some horrible going down. The very first time I found it was when that landslide destroyed so much. It was a dead silent landslide if you asked anyone who was there. Didn't make a single sound. The next time was the bull. Wasn't breathing. Bled wrong. Attacked us. Then again, the one that got you in the eye when you were trying to watch out for the creature. You remember that, don't you, Gus?
Yeah. Uh,
What's
I'm
worse is
just still
finding
kind of stuck on the angel part because angels aren't supposed to come down to earth until the end times.
That's what scares me.
It's a thing called a fallen angel.
That hasn't happened since Lucifer.
Who's to say it can't happen again?
Part of the reason I suspect in that direction You remember the man in the glass, don't you? I
Yeah,
don't remember
just
what figure
up
he
to the
was in
left
that.
somehow.
When we get back to town, we ought to look at what that figure was in the glass, the spot it is, what shape it is, what that might have represented in the mural. It might be important.
Before we do move on, while I do, in mind, side with you on possibly malicious, we don't have enough evidence to prove that, and I don't like to 100% certainty say that someone's intentions are malicious if we don't have a way of knowing for sure. For an example, sound the way that the other plane was discovered was through the use of somatics, sound. It could be that this creature just produces a sound that causes bad things to happen. A certain wavelength can cause, similarly to how the landslide led to hallucinations, sometimes if a certain sound wave is produced, it can cause your eyes to see things. Not it more that it makes it fuzzy, and people's brains will trick themselves into seeing things that aren't really there.
Hey Ruby, do you want to give me an idea roll?
Idea 70.
The only reason I say possibly malicious is because bad things keep happening, and we ought to treat its presence as if it was after us. If nothing else, it's for our safety.
Normal
You never
success.
know.
You know that somatics is like the vibrations between reality, like the planes of existence. So
Thought somatics had to do with like the body. No.
this is my world. I'm using a term
Oh,
and
okay.
making up a new thing.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
it's like electricity basically in this world. It's like how they power stuff is having conduits that vibrate. Um, your parents are studying the like connection to other planes of existence and utilizing that vibration, that frequency of planes in reality. You think it's possible that maybe the reason why the sound wasn't on the mountain is because something came from another plane of existence, so maybe the sound went to the other plane of existence.
Yep. Once he got to a certain I once he gets to a certain point, I've got a thing to say that kind of leans into that. I was just waiting for him to get to the particular trigger.
Uh, if it's a specific trigger, I've been trying to summarize to get this through without taking up too much of y'all's time.
No,
I
you're
mean,
good.
this is what the campaign is about. It's about you guys discovering stuff and then sharing
Okay.
information. So, this is like the perfect time. Like in the movie or the episode or whatnot, you guys sit around like a lantern in the middle of the barn. And you're like, okay, we've seen some shit, you know. So like, I'm all for this. Like, this is the most important thing that you guys should be doing.
We saw the light.
Also, is worth noting that we've only seen feathers around where the water's going weird. I think they're correlated. I think whatever came across is what's messing with the water, causing the mist, causing the water to mess up the animals. That's a secondary theory, but it's what I've got, and we're gonna need everything we got, I think. Angels are typically heralds, and I'm afraid of what this may herald when it reaches the ocean. Because it's going towards the ocean, you know? Went from the mountain, through town, now it's down here in the farms, between us and the beach. been a month.
Well, it certainly seems like a very plausible theory. We might have to look into that a bit more.
The doctor.
Also, if anyone does not or missed anything, I have a whole bulleted list with the high notes, and if the important shit is bolded, if you just want to get the generics of the things I've researched.
The doctor, like, it has like a feather in their hand, is like twirling it and says, "Yes, I wonder. Well, no, probably be best to study that in a more contained environment. I was curious what the water, if anyone's collected any, would have against the feather, but who knows, it might cause hallucinations. Not the best time or place to be doing that, I think."
Try that when we get to town.
I have a better room in my house for doing that kind of chemistry.
I also have a private laboratory, and a friend who is a chemist. Might send him some samples. He takes the feather and tucks it in his hat.
Okay.
I'll
wearing
call
it.
it macaroni.
I knew where that was going, but I couldn't remember the name.
Alright, Yankee Doodle.
What is the name of the dude? What is the name?
Dr.
Yankee
F. looked
Doodle
like
went
Doctor.
to
Yankee
What the
Doodle.
heck?
I couldn't
Yankee
remember.
Doodle went to town.
Oh,
Why is it goofy?
I'm on a- Push, Mickey. Yankee Doodle went to town.
Alright, thank you. Thank you for that.
There you go.
Anything else you guys want to discuss?
I'll be
Did I
back. I
miss
gotta
it? Did he
pee.
not say? Oh. Making more water. Did you not say sublimation? Did I miss it?
yes, I did say sublimation.
Oh.
I don't remember it. You want to talk about sublimation?
Called sublimation. I should also
Yeah.
mention some practices believe sublimation has things to do with transcending limits. Maybe that's something to do with the boundary of worlds as well. I thought it relevant to bring up.
In terms of chemistry, sublimation is the direct state change from solid to gas. There are two primary ways that you can achieve that, one being through high sustained levels of heat, and the other through changes in atmospheric pressure. You said that it looked like it was fairly quick, like
If the grass was bone dry, it was a perfect circle radius. Do I remember how wide that circle was? I suck and I forgot to put that in my notes.
I'm trying to think, because you wouldn't necessarily have anything to measure
like
it.
a general estimation based on
give me
how
some
many
sort of
feet tall.
estimation skill check.
I
I'd allow just about anything, like a survival, a natural world, just a straight intelligence or something.
I'd go for straight intelligence.
All right.
I guess.
Okay.
Or would that be education? Like, I know this is
Oh,
about.
I'd
'cause
allow education. Sure.
I'll make an educated guess.
Ah.
you're thinking with poor.
Education is 60, so that's a regular success.
Okay. I will say that you can't necessarily ascertain the direct
back to like the third.
size of what impacted and what level of like impact that it had. But
I'm just trying to determine like how large the sublimation radius was, like the bone dry snow melts.
so you were able to see like a 40-foot square like sphere, and then like beyond that there was even like maybe like like another 30 feet, so maybe like uh, an entire like 70-foot sphere or radius.
Oh, holy shit. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
I mean, if there was
roll.
like a meteor to land, you think it would look something like this.
Okay.
Again, you're not
Um,
entirely sure how big or like the speed or whatnot. Like there's a whole bunch of information that I don't think you were able to, you know,
that is perfectly.
triangulate. But like it was a
Okay.
lot, you know, and that started a vast melt.
The landslide incident. There we go.
And I will say that that is dispersed earth. That like there's even larger area of like melted snow.
So the 70 foot is just where the Earth landed.
Right. Like
Oh,
everything on top of the mountain was melted snow. Hence the large avalanche mudslide.
okay. Of Earth.
Hmm.
And you're pretty confident in those measurements, but it's still just sort of rough
Yeah, just
estimation.
rough estimates. Theater of the mind and all. It's just like for the sake of,
Hmm.
because Ruby is very scientific, I'm going to try and relay this so they understand
For sure.
that this is not normal. I don't think you understand, Ruby. The area, it couldn't have just happened like that. The entire mountain was melted. The crater itself, the hole was like 40 feet across. Hell, just the splattered earth was at least 70 feet away. It's rough estimates, just how many of me would it be laying down across? I'm about 5'11", so you, you know what I'm trying to say. There's no way that was temperature without starting fires.
Well, theoretically, it could be possible. It would just take an insane, an astronomical amount of energy to produce, which we know nothing about this other side.
That's fair. I'm just
It is
making sure you
possible. Oops,
understand.
sorry.
Go. I was just saying, make sure you understand the situation's all.
I'm more or less speaking of the ways that sublimation typically happen in the chemistry mindset. It is possible for. We know that semantics is the way that is tied to this other plane in some way. It is possible for sound to produce high levels of heat, but it would be absurd. It would be dangerous. I don't. There are not words to explain how wild it would be.
I think I heard at one point someone said that the sun is just fire, so incredibly hot. Are you talking about that level of energy?
Not quite to that point, but still, it
Actually,
is mad. I literally did look up numbers for this.
that's,
Goodness
uh,
gracious.
I'm so proud of
You're
the
so
numbers were
committed.
the numbers were big. But yeah, even though sound doesn't travel through a vacuum in the kinds that we can make, technically space is not a 100% vacuum. But if the sound is through direct contact, which open air, not really direct contact, that would take a lot of energy. It would make sense if the sound was somehow stolen to be used. That could potentially explain why no one heard anything.
Is Father Gus back yet?
Yeah. Gus is currently sitting on like a hay bale or something, carving crucifixes.
How big of crucifixes do you want to make?
Just hand size, like as big as the hand.
Like gingerbread cookie size?
Yeah, something
Okay.
like that.
I'll say that you can make 2d4 plus 1 crucifixes.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Damn.
how we want to go about tomorrow.
I guess we just tread carefully. Hopefully, investigate the water that you mentioned. That's the only real thing I can think of. If we want to make any progress, that is.
Well,
I doubt that people would be happy if we just arrive and then leave without solving anything.
there is also the matter, and Corin will just kind of nod towards the corner that Violet has been sitting under the tarp in.
Mm-hmm.
We have to know what happened to him. Maybe not immediately, but it's worth looking into.
Are you gonna go
Henry?
back to my house?
Maybe.
We'll try to see if we can get you there.
She looks down. I don't want you guys to lose your faces either.
We dealt with the ghost light.
I
We
don't
can
have
handle
much
this.
of a face to lose, anyway.
The doctor just looks at you. But he says nothing. You can make a psychology check if you want, but you need a hard success.
I cover and hide my face towards the like everybody else, but I lift down my mask and show the doctor like how fucked up my face is.
I totally
And then I
forgot
just
about
put
Gus
it
wears
back up.
mask.
Yeah. Father Gus wears head wraps. Kind of like a
Joshua
either like a
Graham.
mummy or a bird victim. Yeah, Joshua Graham, there we go. From New Vegas. Oh, New Vegas.
Is anyone else doing any other downtime activities? I will say, if anyone wants to keep watch, that will be your downtime activity.
They bring a
Joe.
lot of supply.
I'll be digging graves.
For who?
Close enough.
I will
Oh,
also.
you're making yourself a bet. I understand.
Yes.
I will also keep watch after I'm done being a storyteller around the lantern.
Okay. You guys can give me some spot hidden.
Alright.
Yeah, bring the majority of my equipment with me because obviously would be too much to bring. Can I do chemistry at disadvantage since I want to have all my stuff?
Sure. What exactly are you doing? Because you do have like a little equipment on you.
I'm just trying to. She's just trying to see if she can figure out the water. Mainly, the main thing she's trying to do is if see if it's got a similar compound component. Yeah, I can't say the words. If it's similar to the mist.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not gonna give you disadvantage, but I'm gonna say that depending upon the level of success, I'll give you a certain amount of information.
That's a
Hmm.
fail.
You want to push?
Anything's better than a 100.
Well,
How can I?
there is something. It's a 100 on a pushed roll.
It's,
If there's a second 100,
Last
this
time I
table is cursed.
bro, I'm crashing out if there's another 100 because we've rolled so many this campaign.
It is
The
kind of
last time-
wild.
The last time that I pushed a chemistry roll, I did it in the way of using up all of my collected stuff. But I don't. I kind of want to save some of the water, so I can't really think of any way to push it.
Um, you could just maybe like have your face a little too close so that maybe you breathe some of it in.
I guess yeah. I discard any safety equipment. It's getting in the way.
Okay.
Disregard safety, optimize results.
Yeah, there's no sign in this place about wearing your safety goggles. That's still a fail.
Okay. Do you
Can
want
I
to spend
offer
any
some
egg
luck in
points?
these trying times.
Oh yeah, I have 10 egg points. Yeah, I'll spend one.
Okay.
Oh jeez,
So you
that's
get
a lot of egg points.
just one success. Yeah, you really haven't been using them. I guess
just
you don't
keep
do
making
anything.
references and then just saying a bunch of stuff.
You don't do anything hazardous, I guess.
Not usually, no. And I tend to. I've gotten lucky for the most part on some. On my
Are you
rolls.
fine with just a normal success, or do you want to spend any other egg points?
Instead of spending a second egg point, could I spend luck to get to the next threshold?
I'm not gonna allow you to spend luck on a pushed roll, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'll spend 2 egg points then to get to hard success. I'm not going
Okay.
for extreme.
I'm going to say that with the water that you get from the river, you can definitely tell that there is some sort of there's something off with it. You're not entirely sure, but with the mist that has consolidated, it does seem very similar. Yes.
So it's definitely the same source.
They're not exactly the same, but you think that that's because, it's a fresh river stream that you think if there is something in there, you think that it's like mostly water, but there is something in there, and you're not entirely sure what it is, but it does seem to match the container of mist that you captured that is at this point has probably consolidated into some liquid.
Like,
And it does look semi-translucent, but kind of silvery. It's like kind of shiny water. Like you can kind of hold it and at like certain positions in the light, it becomes opaque, but it's mostly translucent
Interesting.
or transparent. Excuse me.
Did you find something?
Well, there's definitely more in this than just normal H2O that I can be 100% certain on. I can't quite tell what it is, though. But yes, this is, for the most part, seems like it's the same in regards to the mist. Not 100%, obviously. This was in the water, the mist was in the air. I need to do more digging, see if I can find some research materials when we get back to town. My own my own stock of knowledge is failing me at this moment. It seems.
Is anyone else doing any other downtime activities? Oh, what were the two people keeping watch? What were your spot hidden rolls?
I got a regular fail, but I would like to spend the point that I got for my narration earlier to make that
Okay.
a success.
I'm also going to give all of you an egg point for the discussion that you had. Actually, I'm going to give you 2 for experiencing the ghost light.
A ghost light.
The ghost light.
It's the ghost.
Okay. Who else was keeping watch? Was that Joe?
Joe and Corn.
Kinda.
Joe, what was
Joe is
your...
digging
Keep it watch.
head.
He digging a hole.
I'm digging a grave.
Okay, what's the grave for?
He's checking for mole people.
Is this just like
Grave.
something for you to sleep
Usually
in, or
differs.
is this like a
No,
trap?
this is just kind of something he does.
Okay.
It's
Give me
recreational
I dig
grave
holes,
digging.
bro.
give me a shovel check.
That shovel.
Another gator. Give me that shovel.
Yes.
That's the sound
Oh,
the
no.
gator's head makes.
Hey, a 21. That is a... I don't know what you call it.
What's your number?
What is it? 72.
Oh, so that's a hard success.
Hell yeah.
Wait, is that a crit
Nothing hard about
success?
digging a hole.
What's 1/5 of 71?
Oh, 1/5 is 71? Definitely not that.
14. So no. Yeah, I thought it was like close to 15.
I succeed.
Yes, you got a hard success, but not a crit success. I'm gonna say, I'll say that in the middle of the night, it's dark. I'll allow that to be a pitfall trap, in case anything does wander up on you.
Ah, you fuck nerds.
Love that.
Unless, of course, whatever is in the dark can see. Corin,
Yeah.
you are awake. Just kind of in your thoughts, maybe scribbling a little bit and then pausing ever so often, listening to the silence of the night before going back to scribbling until you swear you hear something. Like, you're not sure if it's footsteps or if it's like something scraping or scratching. It's almost like the sound of footsteps, like pressing down grass, dry grass. the dead grass that was out in the field. And so you stop your scribbling and you're listening and you don't hear anything. And then you go back to writing and then you hear the sound again that's definitely not coming from your writing. And so you put down your book and you wander a little bit from the group. Because you're like, okay, if something is trying to sneak up, if someone is trying to wait for a sound, how could they possibly hear you writing? Unless their hearing is just that good. And as you lean out of the doorway and try to look around for something, anything in the dark, you need to give me a spot hidden check.
Fuck. Okay. Spooky, scary skeleton time. That's
Pretty good.
hold on. I'm gonna spend 2 luck and make that a hard success.
With a hard success, you don't see anything, but it's actually because you don't see something that you realize something's there. You see a silhouette, a shape of something that is devoid of light, and you are casting a bit of a shadow. It is so dark. You think that you would see something. You can still sort of make out the tree lines far away in the distance, and you can make out the vague shape of the road and the fence line that's still, toppled and jagged. You can sort of make out those lines, but you can't see this figure. But the one thing that you can see is something that looks like a face. Something dull, skeletal, and 2 dark, hollow eye holes. And as you look at this thing, you're not entirely sure if you are seeing this thing or if it's just something that's playing on you. But as you lock eyes with it, I would like you to roll me a D100.
Fuck yeah. 67.
You look at this thing, and it looks at you. And you know for certain that this isn't just playing tricks on your mind. And you want to scream, you want to move, you want to call for help, you want to do anything, you want to ask for help of some kind, and you know that if you move even the fraction of an inch, that this thing is going to do something, and you don't like it, so you just stare. And you stare until your eyes begin to water and you almost lose track of this thing in the darkness. Your eyes begin to grow fuzzy, and the vagueness of the dark as your eyes begin to struggle to stay focused on it. And then you can't help but blink. And when you do, it's gone.
Okay.
Oh.
And you realize with a start that the thing, now that it's gone, you can see where it would have been. That darkness of where it was, the silhouette of what it was more than just skeletal. It was extremely thin and tall. What do you do? Gosh dang it, Ruby, no. I see a little silhouette of a man. I'll give you an egg point, but I don't like it.
Okay. So, first of all, I'm gonna shake my head, look around, make sure I don't see anywhere it could have been, still within eye shot, that it's still here.
Give me a spot hidden roll with disadvantage.
Oh, of
Because it's
course.
dark out here.
Yeah,
Unless you want to go and try and get some source of light, but that might take a few moments.
is this how Ryan does it?
Oh,
Oh,
No, it's
he-
exclamation point R space.
The
No, it's
highest
exclamation
one.
point RR space 2 space 1D100. I think.
Oh, is that a
that
different way to? Oh,
96
What is
is the disadvantage. Let's see what happens.
oh boy.
I didn't know you could roll that way.
Yeah, I think it was actually Ender that showed me. But I think it's like this, right?
Yeah, that is indeed the command.
Yeah. Um, a 96, you glance around and it's just too dark. Your eyes are too worn out from trying to see in the dark. You're having trouble focusing on anything. Everything is just kind of generic
That's
dark.
fine. This is just an in character. Corin is trying to reassure himself
Okay,
that I
all
don't
right.
still see it.
I'll say you don't see any movement in the
Okay,
dark.
I I'm going to. I'm like halfway leaned out the door right now.
Sure.
Corin is going to slowly back away while keeping his eyes on the doorway.
Okay.
And is anyone still awake? Is this like keeping watch through the night, or is this just
Yeah, this
something
is
that
keeping
happened
watch
while
through the
we-
night. I assume you guys like close the barn doors and you've kind of like
Yeah.
opened it a smidge to like look out. So if you want to like
Okay, so
close the
if-
barn doors back again.
I am closing the door behind me.
Okay.
I'm not leaving that shit open. Hell
Do
no.
you want to like latch it? Like get one of those big wooden boards or something?
Oh
Or like
yes, I am blocking
you want to
the
like
door.
silently
Right.
barricade in the middle of the night?
I am quietly doing it, but I'm also hustling. So if like someone wakes up, someone wakes up. But I'm very concerned right now. I'm
Are you
fucking
more
pale.
concerned with speed or silence? You know
Little
what?
close
Give me a
to equilibrium.
D100.
Yeah, it's like close to equilibrium, but I'm like more keep it the fuck out, keep it the fuck out, keep it the fuck out.
Okay. All right. You move very specifically, very quickly, and you grab like, okay, I know I can move this roll of like, whatever,
Yeah.
and just like you take this barrel and you put it, and you're like, okay, and then you go to clap your hands as like a job well done. You're like, no, that's stupid, and then you like turn around and you pivot on like the kind of gravel, and then you hear like a little clack of like wood hitting wood, and you're like, I didn't move anything that was wooden. And then you glance up and you see one of the boards of the roof moving ever so slightly.
I'm going to immediately fucking sprint over to where Gus is and shake him a fucking wake.
Okay. Hey, Gus.
Are you sure you want to do that to Gus?
Gus. Before that happens, do you mind rolling me a power roll?
Okay.
I am a scared reporter. I'm going to try and be as respectful as I can, but I'm going to be waking you up in a fucking panic. Corin is a reporter.
Fair.
He's an investigator, and he saw that. He remembers hearing you talk about how you used to have a crew and you hunted things
Mm-hmm.
in passing. So he's immediately going to you. You have the most experience in his eyes. You are the one who can deal with this the best out of all of us.
Fair enough.
He's gonna be pale as a fucking sheet when he wakes you up and sweating slightly.
I got a hard success
Okay.
on my power roll.
Gus, you're not
Mhm.
sure if it's the tension that's rising or if it's being out in the woods again, but you have that dream. And maybe this is a nightmare that you've had for, endless nights ever since the incident. And they've gotten sparser and you've gotten better. And being in the city has given you a sort of safety that you relied upon and you didn't even realize you needed. But now you are once again trekking through the dark brambles with your crew, and you're investigating that one site, that dreaded location that still you're like running through the thoughts of like what you would do different and what happened and things you could control and things you couldn't, and everything plays out the exact same, except this time you have a clear shot. And this thing is holding the body of your mangled friend, and it turns and looks at you, recognizing you as you're next. But this time you're not afraid. And this time you're ready for it. And as you ready your weapon and you're about to destroy it, it opens its toothy maw in an almost terrifying smile. But you realize that it's not intentional because it goes to speak. And it goes to say your real name when you startle awake as Corin is shaking you. And you were just about to deliver the fatal blow to it, but Corin shakes you awake.
There's something out there, I swear. It's black, as almost as if it was not there. It's skeletal, skinny, almost thin. It's tall. It looks like it should not be, and it's coming in through the roof right fucking now. You hunted things, right? Well, I need help.
Gus, without saying a word, quickly grabs his shotgun from under his coat.
You are not startled or scared. You are calm and collected as you do this, Gus.
Alright. Keep an eye out for me. Tell me if you see it. I'll cover your back, you cover mine.
I'm gonna point out where I saw the board moving in the roof. There.
You point, and as you point, you swear you see something slurk back into the darkness from up in the rafters. There's like a loft area in this barn. And you thought that it was just kind of full of like junk and whatnot. But you think you see a shadow move up there.
Okay, so with that, I'm going to start going and making sure everyone else is awake because things are problematic right now. Well, glancing up towards where I last saw it.
Okay. So, as you guys are waking up in the middle of the night, I will let you choose. You can either regain 1d6 HP or sanity. But not both.
I'm max hit points, so I'm gonna go sanity.
Okay.
Or actually, I'm max both. What the fuck?
Okay, yeah.
Never mind.
Well,
Can I double it and give it to the next person?
you know what, Gus? If you baby bird your sanity to someone else, I'll let you do it.
Oh my god.
No, but
You
this
said
is like a very good point because like in the future, if someone is like terrible off and one of you is fine, that's the person that wants to be on watch while everyone else is like resting. So
I see.
What dice did you say for sanity? Sorry.
just a d6.
D6. Cool.
If you guys do manage to live through the rest of the night, I'll let you get a d6 of the other. Basically, every
will
sort of rest that
advantage.
you guys get, I'll let you get like a d6 of sanity and health back.
I see.
Full HP, and I'm one off of max sanity, so I'll take the sanity.
Okay. Well, then you get at least one back. So, you guys are being roused from your slumber as Corin seems to be startled by something.
What's going on, Mr. Sinclair?
Well, I was keeping watch. First, thought I heard something walking through the field out there. You know, the dry grass. I stopped what I was doing. It stopped the very same time. I sat still for a second, or closer to a minute, I think. Nothing happened. Went back to what I was doing. In the second I started doing something else, it wasn't much noise. It was a pencil scratching on paper. It immediately started moving again, and I heard the footsteps. So I peeked out the barn door. And then I locked eyes with it. It's like a silhouette. But skeletal, skinny, tall, very tall. I want you to imagine the most starved man you've ever seen in the news. You know how that people get stuck in cave-ins and they slowly starve to death because they had water, they had air. Imagine one of those, but the tallest man you've seen in a very, very long time. And his face looked like a skull. I could not see any eyes reflecting back at me, but I locked eyes with where the eyes should be for a very long time. And when I finally blinked, it was gone. So I barricaded the door. And then I saw a board on the roof getting pried up. I saw his fingers. So I woke up Father Gus, because I know he mentioned passing before that he's dealt with these things. And I think I saw it run around on the loft. I think it's in. And I'm concerned. I know I was not seeing things.
You guys have heard a random crazy tale from Sinclair before. You know, wide-eyed, bewildered, waving hands. His mouth looks dry and tacky. He's like choking up as he's doing this, maybe shivering slightly. You think that what he's saying is absolute truth.
And also, Ruby remembers seeing something out in the cornfield. I think it was corn.
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
it was
I think
ever
that-
labeled.
No, wait, Gus didn't see it because fucking feather got in his face.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the same thing I saw out in the field.
Do not think it was happy to see me. Or maybe it was, but it's not happy for my sake.
You see the doctor's rummaging around in his bag.
So how is the loft accessed from this barn? Is it a ladder? Is there a staircase at one end?
It looks like it might be ladder accessible, but the ladder
There is no ladder.
the ladder got pulled away to the house.
Oh.
Did you guys bring it back, or is it still over there?
I think that'd be a luck roll.
We had a
really.
ladder.
Yeah. We didn't take it over because.
Oh,
fucking
that's right,
Joe
you
and
didn't.
Joe grappling hook. Action.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
shit.
So the
Grappling
ladder's still
hook.
in here.
Okay. What side do I think? Is it on the side that I think I saw it moving on?
Sure.
I'm gonna point up to the side. I would say, last I saw.
Actually, you know what? You can give me a luck roll to see where the ladder is.
Okay. Sure. $1D100. Copy that so I don't have to type
Be
it
back
in.
in a bit.
That is a success.
Okay. Yeah. No, the ladder is like on the floor. It's laying on the ground,
Okay.
so you can easily access it and put it wherever you want.
How do we want to handle this? Do we want to go up there?
I ain't going up there.
It was on that side. I can put on my big boy pants and go up there, but I ain't got nothing to do nothing to it.
Hold. Gus is gonna pull from one of the crucifixes he carved before he went to sleep and ask you to hold it while he goes up there.
I will grasp it firmly. and
You do
nod.
have 8 crucifixes, so you can give everybody one, including the doctor and Violet.
I'll do that.
Okay. I'll say that you did that before you guys went to bed. How about that? So you got 2 extra.
Gus, did you leave Patches outside?
I did.
He was watching the field.
It didn't go through the field, I take it.
No. It came out of the woods.
You don't know where it came from, Corin.
Oh,
Actually,
very
no, you do. You heard it come through the dried grass in the
well. It
field.
come through the field.
I guess Patches just didn't spot it.
Patches is a traitor.
To be fair,
Gus, do you want to try and commune with Patches?
Not while that thing's right nearby. I don't want to leave my body while that it's near.
Okay.
what is worth?
I'll just say you
Less
don't
life.
feel him. How about that?
All right.
Real quick, what were you saying, Corn?
For what it's worth, it's less like seeing it more than seeing the absence of everything around it. It's like there's a hole in space. Close your eyes, put your hands over your eyes, and it's still darker than that.
So the doctor's gonna pull out a bone saw in one hand, and in the other hand, it looks like he's got like a funnel, but it's like attached to a ratchet, and you think that it might be for like opening up wounds, basically. And he's gonna like dual wield those, and he's gonna go stand next to Violet, and just kind of like, we're staying down here.
All right. So Gus is going to start climbing the ladder while holding his shotgun.
Actually, can I just on the bone side says primum non nuntiae.
What does that mean?
First do no harm, which is the motto of like doctors.
Oh.
Hippocratic
See.
oath.
Like if you ever see like a caducus, like the snake twisting around the staff thing, that's like the usual
Mhm.
sign of like dog. Yeah, primum non nuntiae is usually what's around it. All right, continue with what you're doing.
Okay, so yeah, Gus is going to start climbing the ladder while whispering a prayer to himself to ask for protection once more
All right, give me a power
for
roll.
everyone. Let's see. That's a success.
Okay. you feel a sort of warmth of resolve bolster your courage. And I'm gonna do something, but I won't tell you what it is.
Okay.
I'm assuming you're climbing up on the opposite side.
You gain 1 armor. How about that?
All right.
You gain 1 damage threshold.
I see.
It's
Alright.
a feeling you felt before probably, so you would recognize it.
Yeah. All right. I guess I start looking for it once I'm up there.
All right, you step up into the loft and begin looking around. Did you bring any sorts of light up here with you?
I don't think I have one.
Okay.
Hello. I'm sorry to interrupt your thingy, but I have a bad headache, so I gotta go lie down.
All right. Take care of
Thanks for
yourself.
letting me be here again.
Thanks.
Bye.
Wait.
Bye.
I mean, I'll allow you to have something if you want, or you can maybe make like a luck roll if I think it's too much. But if you guys want to have
Could
like
I just
multiple
do like
lanterns,
a hip lantern or something?
I think maybe a head lantern is too much. I will allow you to have like a
I said
hand.
hip.
Oh, a hip lantern? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool and groovy.
I'll give you advantage on a luck roll. I think that's something that you would probably
Okay.
have brought out, but maybe you like forgot it in the moment. So like I think that's like something that's easy enough for you to have, but maybe you forgot it in the moment to bring. That's all.
That is a fail.
Okay. Even with advantage?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you do have your hip lantern on you, but you're maybe like as you get up there, it like goes out.
Great.
As you stand there for a moment thinking about what to do, you hear like the boards creak in the loft.
Does that sound like that it's where I'm stepping or where it is?
You know that it's not you because you're standing still.
I see.
Does anyone want to give me a spot hidden? Anyone who wants
I'm
to can.
around.
Okay. That is a fail on my part.
Okay.
Success.
Corin also a fail?
Yes.
I will spend the luck point to make it a hard success.
Okay. Ruby, you maybe you're standing farther back from everyone else, but as like the doctor is kind of standing to the side with Violet, and maybe like Corin is kind of like at the base of the ladder, like help steadying it, but like kind of looking around. Ruby, you notice a weird flicker in the light, as if there's like some strange happenings with the shadows. And you glance up and over, and you are terrified by what you see. Can you please give me a sanity roll? As you see some creature crawling down the side of the barn, its body dangling above the doctor, its mouth spread so wide that its jaw and head have sort of unhinged in an almost 180 degrees as it lowers slowly towards the doctor's head.
I can't remember if the sanity is what you want to roll success on or not, or if it's the knowledge. I can't.
No, you perfectly understand what this is because you see this thing and you see its skeletal form, and it looks human-esque, as if its bones have been stretched and the flesh has been completely ripped off of it. You can see strands and like flaps dangling off of its form, as just the bones are like growing out of its body in a twisted, amalgamation of something that might have been humanoid or some sort of creature before, but now you don't know. And its head is just this wreath of twisted, gnarled, dark looking horns.
I'll spend the luck point to make the sanity roll a success.
Okay. You do not panic and freak out, but I am going to have you lose 1d6 sanity. Actually, I'm going to make you lose 1d8 for seeing the monster directly. Only 2. You're so lucky.
I mean, I do have 74 luck right now, so. Oh, no, at 72 because I just spent some.
Sanity. You've lost 2 sanity. And this will be new counter for the next day, I will say.
Alright.
But yeah, you see this creature with its mouth wide open, lowering down over the doctor, and you don't have a bout of madness. What do you do?
I mean, instant reaction is to yell duck while reaching for something to throw. That's kind of my instant reaction.
Okay, you yell duck.
Really
the doctor looks directly at you, and then when he sees that you're looking at him, or actually, no, you're looking away, right? Because you're looking for something.
I mean, yeah, I'm kind of reaching down to see if, like, quickly grab something.
Do I hear them
shout
say
duck.
duck?
Yes, you wheel around and see this creature. I think as everyone sees this creature, can you give me a sanity roll? Everybody.
Of course. I would love to.
Oh no,
Oh,
Gus.
97.
All right.
Guess
That would
roll.
be a hard success if Sanity does that, but it's regular success.
You got a hard success, Corn?
Yes.
Okay.
'Cause I have
I'm gonna have you only lose 1 point of sanity, Corin.
hell yeah.
Ryan, I'm gonna have you lose 2d8, and maybe it's because
2d8?
you've seen this creature before, and you recognize it.
Oh no.
That is 10. I'm going to say that you have a temporary bout of madness, and what that
Fuck.
madness is bloodlust. You need to kill this thing here and now before it hurts anyone else. You don't even care if anyone else gets in the process. You need to kill this thing. And I think you blast it with your shotgun. Give me a weapons
I
roll.
take it it's both shots.
Well, roll your weapon, and let's see what happens. I think I'm gonna do this one action instinctively, and then I'll let you have control of your character, but like act it out
Alright.
as.
That's 10.
Actually, is it both shots? I don't think it is. I think in one attack it's just the one.
It
Yeah,
says
no.
a number of attacks, 1 or 2. So I take
Yeah,
it it's double barrel. So
that means you can
either
choose
fire one
to.
or both shots.
It means you can do either 1 or 2 with a shot.
I will let it be up to you, and if you want to make it a luck roll, I'll let you decide, guys.
Well, I take it if we want to kill it as soon as Gus wants to kill this thing as fast as possible, he'd fire both shots.
Okay. What did you get on your attack roll?
Oh yeah, let me do that.
I will
Fuck.
give you advantage.
Thank you. Okay, that's a success.
Okay. So I'll let you deal 10 damage with one shot. Do you want to fire them both?
Yes.
Okay, then roll damage again.
5. Okay, so that's 15 damage in total.
Okay. You swivel around and your gun almost fumbles and falls out of your hand, but you clasp onto it with all of your might, clenching the trigger so much that it blasts and it almost knocks you back, and it illuminates the rafters with this explosion as the particles fall onto this creature. And the terrifying thing is that it doesn't make a sound, but it falls to the ground. It lands on top of the doctor as he huddles over Violet, and it rolls off of it, clashing into the only lantern that you guys have, and the room is filled with darkness. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna reach for my axe on my hip, jump down from the rafters, and try to make sure that thing is dead because Gus is not
Okay.
letting that thing live.
You can see the vague shape of this thing, like rolling around as its body is like picked up pieces of glass and like is burning slightly from smashing into the lantern. It is on fire ever so slightly. I do want you to make me like an athletics check for jumping down. I am gonna give you disadvantage because I think this is like maybe like a 10-foot loft maybe,
Yeah,
and
barn
it's in the
lofts are usually
dark
pretty
for the
high.
most part. But if you do good, then I actually no, I'm not gonna give you disadvantage. I'm gonna make
Okay.
this a hard success because I think there's still some illumination, but I am gonna require hard success.
That is a hard success.
All right, cool. You land down. I am going to give you advantage on your attack roll with your axe.
Okay.
So I'll allow this to give you this like plunge attack, basically.
While he's doing that, Corin will be scrabbling around to find anything he can use as a weapon to deal with this
Give
damn
me a luck
thing.
roll.
Ooh.
That is luck is.
What do you
60.
find? Do you find like a
That's
pitchfork?
hard.
Do you find some shears?
Yeah, I'm gonna
What-
find a pitchfork.
All right, you find a pitchfork.
I'm gonna go over and try and stab it with him.
How much damage did you deal with the axe, Gus?
Let's see.
Corin, give me. I don't think. Do you have any weapons that would be relevant to like a polearm or something? Any sort of melee weapon? Okay. Give me a strength check, Corin.
Is it strength instead of fighting?
Uh,
Yeah, the
yeah,
fighting.
no, do fighting.
Yeah.
I'll allow fighting.
Strength would be more advantageous to me, but I'm trying to make sure things make sense.
I think more of what you're doing is like trying to pin it rather than like deal damage
Okay.
to it, I guess.
Yeah,
So
that's
that's why I was
fair.
thinking
I'm
strength.
just trying to make it.
You're
hold
not
it
you're not
still.
trained with this. You're just stabbing it, you know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Start stab.
Gus, as you land this mighty axe, you don't know if you hit it necessarily center mass, but you think you feel it cut through something and it snaps. And you feel your blade actually get embedded in the rough dirt, and you kind of have to yank it up to like get it out of the ground.
Well, yanking it is gonna take too long. I'm just gonna start beating the shit out of it.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah,
I'll
you just
get in
leave
there
the
in
axe
case it
in the
gets
mud then.
Yes, because
Or
if
compacted
I
ground.
cut through something, at least if it's in it, then it's
Mhm.
going to have a hard time getting up off of the axe in the dirt.
So, whether or not that's a success depends on whether you want it to be the strength to just pin the damn thing, or
You tell me what you're doing.
I'm trying to hold this thing
All right, then
steady
strength.
for our knight in shining armor right now.
Then it'll be strength, I think.
If it's strength, that's a success.
Okay.
Is Joe doing
You
anything
stab.
during this?
I'm gonna say this deals. Uh, I'm gonna say 1d4 plus your. Let's just say plus 2. 1d4 plus 2. Okay. You also feel like you scrape against something and you know it wasn't human because it once again gives no response. But you're not sure because it doesn't go into flesh. You feel it go into the ground and you feel something rattling against it and you think you might have gotten one of its skeletal limbs pinned. Joe, what are you doing?
I'm confused because I'm in a hole right now.
Oh, you're
Oh.
outside? Or are you inside?
Wherever I dug the hole.
Where did you dig the hole? You tell me.
I don't know. I just said I dug a hole. Pretty sure it was inside the barn.
All right, then you are inside the barn, and people did wake you up and tell you that there was a monster in the barn. So what would you be doing?
Barefoot food.
Oh, food time.
Okay, never mind.
Let's continue with monster. abuse.
You said that there was minimal light.
Yeah, the thing's like kind of on fire, but
Can
it
it
is.
fight back currently?
Oh, it is.
I see.
I think.
Hey Gus, do you mind making me a
Yes.
size check?
Okay.
When it rolled into the
Success.
when it rolled into the lantern, did I hear like a sound of breaking glass or anything?
Yes, it like rolled onto the lantern.
Okay.
To answer that question, I would be climbing out of the hole.
Okay.
Yeah.
What
I
what
cannot
is
hear
what
anything.
is Joe
This is
doing?
awkward.
Perfect.
Uh,
Fair enough.
Oh.
Oh. Hello.
I think he's getting food or something. Gus, you're fine with a normal success, right?
okay.
Yeah.
Testing, testing.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I can hear you.
Yes.
we can hear you.
Sweet. I'm climbing out of the hole.
I mean, I could try and push it.
Joe, you are out of the hole, and a creature has fallen down from the rafters. Destroyed the lantern, so it's pretty dark in here, but you can kind of make it out as it's like on fire a little bit. I will say this is the last round that it will be on fire.
How far am I from the head?
You can't quite see its body directly, but you can see its like weird antlers kind of thrashing around, so you can kind of get a read on the head. But if you want to try and go specifically for the head,
I swing show at its what I believe to be its head.
all right, make me a shovel roll, and this will need to be a hard success.
Shovel.
What is your shovel skill?
72.
So that is a hard success.
Hey.
Okay. What sort of attack is this? Is just kind of like flat slide? Are you stabbing? Is this a swing? What does this look like?
I'm fucking. I mean, I assume it's like close to the ground.
Yep.
I'm coming at it and swinging down like I would an axe, although not really, but with a shovel.
Okay.
And just swinging as hard as I can.
Okay.
Max bonkage.
Yeah, I need you to give me a power roll, Joe. technically, this
roll.
is a power roll for show.
19.
Ooh.
Okay, you landed a decisive blow with, or what is your power?
45.
Okay. So this is actually a hard success. You land a decisive blow with your shovel, and you hear a sickening crack, and you like reflexively pull back the shovel and like feel along its base in the dark, and it wasn't your shovel that cracked. Gus, you are wrapped around this thing, and you feel an immense power behind it despite its skeletal size, but with that crack, it goes limp. What are you doing, Gus?
I'm going to embed one of the spare crucifixes into its chest.
Okay.
Do I need to make a strength roll for this?
No, I think you just do it.
Okay.
Just do it.
Okay.
So
Is
I think Ruby would have something to make a light with, but not like actually like something to set a lantern on.
You got
But
like
she doesn't
some.
have.
Do you have like a little red light to like do a little dark room or something? Maybe just some matches or something.
Yeah, she probably has like matches and stuff, but I'm gonna have her scramble around try to find something to actually be like the light source because matches wouldn't produce much light on their own.
All right, give me a luck roll.
Success.
All right, maybe you find like a little. You find like an old broom that you can kind of light the end off of to kind of do like a makeshift torch, and you alight it, and you all see a skeletal form on the ground. It's eviscerated form of muscle and sinew stretched out and snapped off, as it looks like it was humanoid at some point, but its limbs have been distended. They've been stretched and, disjointed, and the flesh is literally ripped off of the bones that have extended beyond their normal capacity to some sort of monstrous shape. But the most disturbing part is how dry it is, as you would expect some sort of like blood or viscera to be on the outside of its body, and yet there's nothing. And there's also another nothing that you don't find, and that's the head. Gus, from where you have your crucifix implanted into its chest, you watch as the rib cage begins to almost fall apart, and in moments the body that you were wrapped around, that you were on top of, that you were strangling and it was strangling you, it just dissolves, but not into ash, into water, and you're standing in a pool of mud. I would like you all to make sanity checks, please.
Oh boy.
Sanity, I'm fucking insane.
Joe and Cho is like, all right, job done. Time to go back to bed.
Where's my hole?
That's one for both of them.
Would you get Ruby?
It's a fail.
Oh, okay.
How much luck would that be?
You're
I will
supposed to
I will
roll
allow
on
you to
your-
spend luck on this, but not push it.
Yeah, I'll spend the luck.
Okay.
It's 15 luck.
Corin, you good?
Yeah.
Okay. I will make everyone lose 1 point of sanity, except for Gus. I'm gonna have you lose. Actually, make me an intelligence check, Gus. And this can even be an idea roll if you'd prefer.
All right. Intelligence. Oh boy.
That's why I'm offering idea. But only
I
because
don't
it's
even know
you.
what my idea roll is.
Idea is intelligence.
Yeah, but he might have a little something more in it.
I do not. Yeah, that's a fail.
Okay. I think I'm gonna give you another d6 of sanity loss.
All right.
Only 2.
Okay.
But as this thing dissolves in your hands, your bloodlust is not satiated. And you realize with a start, the head's still out there. The head. Father Timothy told you about the head. The skull that was in the case. That's what it was. It was taking over. And you're like, it's still out there. You don't know where, but it's still out there.
Shit.
I think you're like almost vibrating. You're like, you were this close. You were this close, and it's still out there. I think you maybe like burst through the doors and begin looking around for it and scrounging, and somebody's gonna have to do something to like bring him back because he's like on a rampage.
Gus is basically whispering to himself, I can't let it get away again.
Corin, having helped you stab the ever-living crap out of this thing, is going to follow you out and go, and try and fast talk you down. Father, please. The people need you more than we need to kill it. What if it comes back? What if it comes for the kid?
Give me a fast talk.
Fast talk is... That is a hard success. Corin is really laying it on and trying to keep you from flying off and doing something you'll regret.
Okay. I'm gonna say that maybe you don't necessarily, get into him to like speak reason, but you've stopped him from like running out into the darkness. So he's still like, maybe going through like maybe mumbling to himself. Like he does see you, but like he was literally about to just run off into the night.
It kind of seems like he's kind of seeing through you more so than actually seeing you, but you can tell that he heard you.
I slap him.
Give me a psychology roll.
Okay.
Or medicine.
I slap him?
Medicinal slap.
Medicinal slap? Man, where are my medicinal slaps?
I mean, you try to knock him out of it, right?
Psychology, that is it's a hard success.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
I think
I didn't know that you had stuff in psychology, Barefoot.
I do.
Gus, I think as you receive the slap, you like grab Joe's hand and glare at him, and you get a rush of like fight or flight, and you realize that what you were feeling before wasn't fight or flight, and you realize that it was this like overbearing emotion that almost didn't feel real, like it wasn't yours. It was just this oppressive like hate, like disgust, this like desire to kill that didn't feel like it was you. And as you have this like fight or flight response from Joe, I think you're kind of like brought back in the moment. So I think you're still like upset, but I'll say that your bout of madness has ended and you have you have complete control of your character. Roleplay however you want, but I'll say that you're back.
I imagine I'm gripping Joe's arm quite tightly, so I will quickly let go of it.
It's okay. Show can take it.
Exactly.
He slapped you with the shovel.
While they're having the
I can't
bromance
believe I let
outside.
it get away again.
You okay, Father Gus?
That's how some of my crew got badly injured. That thing, whatever it is still running out there.
Running.
I can't believe I let it get away again. I lost control of myself.
It's fine, Father. We are but mortal men. And I know you want to go out there and hunt it. But you got a flock to protect. What if it gets a kid while we're gone?
I can't.
Hey, we didn't lose no one this time. We'll get it next time. I'll be there with you. I promise.
You notice that Gus's legs and hands are clenched in fists and are visibly shaking. But he gives you a nod.
Put my hand on your shoulder. We'll get through this together.
Okay.
As Gus attempts to follow you back into the barn, when the adrenaline wears off, Gus's legs seem to just give out underneath him.
While they were having
Yes, Ruby.
While they were having that bromance outside, even though I don't think I'll find anything, Ruby's gonna see if she can try to find a trace of how it got out, or if it is even, or if it might still be inside. Kind of do a spot hidden.
I'll allow spot hidden if you don't have some sort of tracking or something.
Yeah, just looking around is the best thing I've got at the moment. I need to train on that eventually at some point. Oh yeah, there's a track. Yeah, but yeah, just looking around as best I got. Which that's a normal success.
You're looking around and you can see that there are, some holes here and there, and I mean, something that maybe like a cat might be able to get through, but maybe a skull, but not something with all these antlers. You're not really sure.
Well, we have a pause in the action. I have to run to the bathroom. I will be right back.
Yeah, I was about to do a bathroom thing, but I was going to have the doctor reveal something before we did.
Run, Corn, run.
As the doctor is like fiddling around with like the puddle of the creature, he says, "I think we might have something to learn from this, and it's not good." And as he's standing there with his own personal lantern, holding it above his head, you realize that he's holding it where the feather was tucked in his hat. And it's not there, or at least not all of it. As you can see that the quill is still stuck in, but it seems like there was a large bite taken out of it. and you see where his hand is on the ground, and you see the digested remains of more of these feathers. And that's where we'll take a bathroom break.
All right.
Yeah, I got 2 ideas there.
Well, that's the reason why it was leaning down to bite. You thought it was going to eat his head, but no, it was just going for the feather in his head. And I guess you were the only one that saw it, so.
mean,
Can't find a good image, but this is basically what it looked like.
just so. Did it actually have like an elongated face thing?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I don't think Ruby would have enough to piece it to the thing that was in that luggage because she hasn't heard a description from Gus or Timothy about what it looked like in there.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome.
This is what you saw, Corin. All right, something like that.
Oh, oh, I know what that is. Okay.
Oh, do you? Why
That's a
don't you
fucking.
why don't you message it to me?
Okay. I'm leaning more towards the first one. The myths overlap a lot, but that specific silhouette makes me think the former.
I would like you to choose one because I do have stories for both of these creatures, and I would like you to choose one. If you guess correctly, I will give you an egg point.
Okay. I'm so I'm gonna go with the second one, just because it fits what it's behaved like and what it looked like based on your verbal descriptions more.
I think I'm still gonna give it to you, but
Oh well. The fucking. Oh.
I mean, would your character understand this?
I don't know. I've done a lot of researching on conspiracy
Get
theories,
you
trying
can
to
give me an
prove.
occult roll. How about that?
Oh fuck! All right, let's see this. This is gonna end poorly. I have shitty occult.
I thought you'd have the best occult of the entire group.
No, because I'm just getting into the evidence of everything else. My time has been mostly spent interviewing people,
What is your
searching
occult?
libraries, history. It's 21. I got to increase it once. It was 20 at the start.
I'll let it be 31. I'll give you 10.
Oh, okay.
Because of your character, I think it makes sense for you to have a little boost to start with.
Oh, that's a failure.
You want to push it?
Fuck it.
I'll say you can push it by looking at the really dark stuff. The texts that are like off limits.
Yeah. You remember that secret library thing?
Mm-hmm.
Those
Mm-hmm.
the ones that almost drove me mad reading.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
uh
Oh, and we succeed.
and with
Hard
your new
success.
roll, that's actually a hard success, right?
Yes.
Um yes, you have heard of this tale. Nothing recently, nothing around you guys for certain, but you have heard tales of something like this. And I don't know exactly what your knowledge is out of character, but I'll say that you can somewhat apply that here. That your
Okay.
character has maybe heard of such a thing, and you know, it's been nothing but like stories. It's not real, but after seeing this, it's got to be something.
So, given Victorian era, have in the Americas has Christopher Columbus in a contact with
Columbans.
Native Americans happened?
Yes,
Okay, so
we the invention of the train is already underway. Yes, Christopher Columbus has happened.
listen, we're in a different location, and we've got different technological progress. I'm
Alternate
just making
universe.
sure
Yeah,
that there's
yeah,
not alternate history going on here.
gotcha.
But
Yes, the Americas has happened.
do you want me to info dump in a message, or wait till other people get here and just be muttering in the background about the thing?
I think we're just waiting for Joe to come back.
What?
Okay.
I never left.
Oh, okay. Just haven't been talking, so.
Yeah, because I'm in a hole.
Okay.
What
Let the
back in
roleplay
hole?
commence.
Um, so I've heard stories of something that looked a lot like that. They come from the Americas. You know, the Nouveau. The natives there have stories. They call them Wendigos. They say when a man eats another man's flesh or goes starved for too long, they turn and transform into things like that and hunt other men. I never believed it. I thought it was just people seeing people in costumes or crazy folk. But now I put a belief in a very firm mind, I'll tell you.
Is that what you think it's called? I never really gave it a name.
You, you know me. You know I do research into all this sort of thing all the time, trying to prove it's real, right? Well, I may not have one of those fancy pictures, but I just proved it to myself.
There's always something behind the mythologies that various peoples have. At the very least, we do know that if a human consumes human flesh, it does mess with their brain chemistry.
Can't take the story literally, though. I
I
That thing had no skin on its face, right?
didn't seem that way.
I'm going to drop my voice and be trying to make sure Violet doesn't hear, but I'm going to say, her parents lost their faces. You think? Maybe?
I don't think so, judging by what was in the contents of its, in air quotes, stomach. I think it's either A, after these feathers, whatever the source is, or B, doesn't want anybody looking into it.
Shit. Feathers. I've got so many at home. How
I
much
don't
danger have I been sitting in this entire time?
I don't understand why it's going after the feathers and like prioritizing them over
I had to take a guess. I think it's also not from around here on this side of the coin. And I think it's a predator or whatever that keeps dropping these feathers.
hmm, maybe. I I think I should set things straight a bit with you guys. I I apologize for my behavior and reaction to that thing getting away, but you deserve to know the truth, and that's the thing that took out my crew.
Oh,
How long ago?
It's few years back, before I even lived in that town, before I became a priest, I suppose. It was a while back.
Do you think it's the same one?
Oh, most definitely. May have had a different body at the time, but that was definitely it. I just hope that nobody else gets hurt from that thing.
We'll keep an eye out. And when we get back to town, we can warn everyone that, maybe not tell them it's so dangerous. They'll panic the town. But tell them that it's strange skull, that a hunting trophy was misplaced, and someone would very much like it back. And the owner had contacted you to try and reach out and find it through the church, that it was lost or stolen.
I suppose that'll work.
It's the best we got, Father. I don't know much else we could do.
Well, I gotta rest. My bones ache. Everything hurts at this point.
Yeah,
I imagine it wouldn't be pleasant, but I would like you to try to remember back if you feel like if you've seen those feathers. Try to see if you can remember if you have or not.
What should I roll, Sparrow?
I'm just gonna say straight up no. You don't.
No, I don't recognize the feathers at all. That didn't start happening until we got here.
so the feathers are knew where the creature's long been.
You mind if I ask where it happened?
I can't exactly recall where, but we were trying to clear out a route for a caravan, saying that they had folks disappearing. We decided to check out an abandoned homestead because me and my buddies thought that it might be of importance, and maybe we could bring a thing or two back, whatever was in there. It didn't go well.
If it
I guess
was,
there is a chance that it could have just been wrong place, wrong time, but the fact that it's here makes me feel like there's something more to it behind why it was after you.
no, according to the stories, these things, they do normally hunt men. So it makes sense why they was around when there was disappearances going on.
Oh, it was most likely the cause. Why it seemingly followed Gus here.
What if it's not following him here? What if it found something it likes the taste of a lot better than man? You saw it go for that feather.
I do believe that. It's just, even if it is by pure unluck that Gus happened to be the one to encounter it before, I don't want to rule out that there isn't some ties.
If it's of any pointers, you know the crucifixes that I make. The only, at least to me, the only reason why I believe that I survived was because I had one of those around my neck. It was broken by the time that I left the homestead, but I think that's what saved me there. And the reason why I became a priest in the first place. It reinstilled a bit of faith in me, knowing that at least I believe God was protecting me. I don't know why me and not my crew, but it has to be for a reason, right?
I guess the idea of finishing its hunt is plausible.
You sure you ain't ever seen anything like it outside of the unfortunate incident and just now? Not its
That was
likeness
one of
or
the
anything.
that was one of the first few abominations we came across. I ain't never seen anything else like it. Not until that incident.
More made sense. Maybe has anyone here by chance heard of sudden violent disappearances since? Wait, near here before during the winter there was those murders, disappearances, and
You
another
don't think
person disappeared during the avalanche too. Presumed dead, but we never found a body.
you don't think that that's what happened to them, do you?
It's a possibility, but I don't know for certain.
It has a good probability to it, seeing as you encounter this in a location where people were going missing before.
Gus, do you want to give me an idea roll?
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, a success. Wow.
Hell yes.
It's like freaking Grug's about to smash a rock into his head and it's just, I have an idea.
It's so good. You have been noticing some very strange things lurking in the forest ever since that travel chest got opened up and Father Timothy freaked out. And he told you that what he saw in there was a malformed skull with horns instead of antlers, some creature that he didn't understand or describe. And that looks about like what you saw tonight.
Shit. So that's what was in the case. God damn it, Father Timothy, you're messing with things you don't understand.
If you would elaborate.
That case that was labeled was one of my friends. It was hiding in there. Father Timothy opened it, it seemed dormant, and it escaped.
So then it does seem to be potential. It had the name of one of your allies in the case, didn't
Yes. It was. Hold on, let me. I have a pen.
Shepherd?
Is it? Yes, Shepherd. It was Shepherd's case.
This thing. Well, obviously it does have intelligence, but it seems to have. Well, it is always possible someone else set it upon your course. But I am leaning towards it is hunting you. And then these feathers. Maybe it found a more desirable snack.
I'm not sure I understand what its motives are, but next time I see that thing, I'm definitely aiming for the head.
When we
I just realized I dropped my stuff. Hold on, I gotta clean it. Gus is gonna go back and try to get his shotgun and axe and start cleaning them.
Okay. Yeah, did you drop your shotgun in the loft?
I did.
Okay.
By the way, where is Patches? He was assumedly keeping watch.
He was keeping out watch in the field, but it must have snuck past him. That's all I know.
Corin, give me an idea roll.
certainly.
Certainly.
R1D100. Copy it. Regular success.
You remember your very brief interaction with it. From it hiding its approach with your sounds that it couldn't possibly hear, and it freezing when you saw it. Some way, somehow, you don't know how it sees, how it perceives, but you think that it can sense when it is being detected.
Okay.
That's all I'll give you with a normal success.
That is fine.
Unless you want to spend an egg point.
Actually, yes, I definitely will.
Okay. You think that there's no possible way that this thing would have been able to come out of the field and not get noticed by Patches. Even if it were to attempt to stealth or get around, you don't think it was possible. Patches was in the prime position to see everything from the field approaching the homestead.
Maybe. Say, what if Patches can't exactly see that well unless you're focusing through him?
That might be the case.
He only started reacting very much when we got close to him. And even then, we barely heard any response. Could be that we didn't hear him, could be that he couldn't contact us, or didn't know.
I don't know. Maybe I should have been on the lookout for the night.
You're fine, Father. You needed rest. And I wasn't getting no sleep after the ghost light anyhow. It worked out in the end. Somehow I don't think I'm putting this in the paper next week.
Yeah, and the paper just.
The good news is that nobody will believe it.
It's like freaking Bruce Wayne saying that he was Batman in the court. And nobody believed him. Ugh. What would even happen to your career if you put that in the paper anyway?
At this point,
You-
none that too terrible as long as I put it in the, the little side column where I usually put the fancy tales. I remember posting some about how Miss Miggins swore up and down she saw a Bigfoot in the woods, some kind of Sasquatch. It's like a little playful corner. The ones I know ain't real. Miss Miggins, we love her dearly, but that angry old woman's not got the best eyes.
That could have been just me taking a bath or something.
A bath?
Yeah, out in the lake.
Oh. In the woods?
Yeah. Gus is big enough to pass off as a Sasquatch, especially.
She saw this
without his
giant
robes.
creature walking through the trees. That could have been me bathing. I don't understand. Okay, sure.
But
Miss
when it's
Miggins
time for
failed
him
her
to take a bath,
I'm
he walks all
saying
the
it
way
for
to the lake naked.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm saying it for humor purposes.
Sorry, I'm just imagining you bathing in the trees, and it's just kind of weird. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't. There's not a gif of it, but it's like Sasquatch shampoo head. Anyhow, continue.
It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Well,
Best bet get back to resting then, I suppose.
I don't think I'm be able to sleep too much, but I'll stay on watch unless someone else wants to take it.
Going to sleep.
I would love to. Trust me, I would, but
You ain't in no state. You seen things, and you're fine, Father. The past pushes us all.
Okay. I'm gonna say that you guys, for the rest of the evening, managed to find some amount of rest until morning comes. And when you manage to stretch out and breathe the fresh morning air, you noticed a couple things that are a little disturbing. Something you notice immediately, and it's the small, just sort of disgruntled remains of a scarecrow strewn about on the ground.
Oh,
ass.
And as you go over to investigate, you also notice something that isn't there. The body of a dead bird is gone.
yeah.
And in the morning hours, you notice that the sky is once again this blank gray slate. And the clouds seem thicker this time. You're not sure if it's rain or just this oppressive feeling that the sky is growing angrier. But there is a mist that seems to waft across the ground. Not a fog that's grown up very tall, but it's almost like the ground is warm and it's just sort of steaming ever so slightly. What would you guys like to do?
Is it just me, or do things seem to be getting worse?
I think it's just you, Father Gus.
Thanks, Joe. I can always count on your advice.
No problem.
That's what they call me back in school, Joe Problem.
That's for sure.
Oh my
That was
goodness,
the
take
tip.
an egg point. So stupid.
I notice it too, though. Weather's worse than yesterday. Could be coincidence, but I don't know how much I believe in them no more. And yeah, so it'll be we going to the homestead. Or are we going to go find what was it you wanted to look for?
The- What was it? Oh yeah, we were gonna test some more of the water. I think it was. But we should probably see if we can check out that girl's home. Maybe that'll give us some more clues as to what could be going on.
Yes, I think that might very well elucidate us on the situation. We might be able to find something that has either started this whole situation, or at least it's something to investigate and end our business here, and then we'll take what we can back to town and try to salvage what we can from this situation. By the way, has anyone seen... And the doctor's looking around.
Was Violet gone before we woke up?
Violet is gone.
Doctor,
Oh boy.
where's the girl?
I was resting next to her. She did not necessarily trust me, but I tried my best to give her some reassurance. It seems as though she has weaseled out of our assistance.
Is anyone here good at tracking?
I was about to say the ground's still wet. If somebody's good at finding footprints, that might be our chance.
Oh wait, let's.
Go, track her down.
What? We could try to find that dog. Where did it go? It might have a good nose.
No!
Good luck getting courage to help you. Go find creature.
He's holding on to Muriel's leg. Oh, good morning, dearies. So, you did see the ghost light and you made it out alive. Well, I'll be tootin'.
Makes you feel
Yeah.
coldly yet warm. Unnatural like. Like you're both freezing and shivering and also too
Oh, I
close to
know.
the fire.
You've gotten close to it before.
Nope. I can just imagine. I'm a empath.
Sure you are, Eustace.
Real
Love
psychology.
this.
What'd you get?
Yes.
Corn?
What?
I'm supposed to roll psychology.
Oh, I
Okay.
thought you did roll. Anybody who wants to.
Oh, okay.
That's
Ow,
a
he's
I don't
getting
think
very
I.
big failure.
I don't
Okay.
think I need to roll to know that he's not telling the truth.
Eustace doesn't make
That's
sense.
I don't think that's extreme.
Sometimes Eustace just says things.
That's an extreme success.
Oh no.
You think Eustace has seen the ghost light before, and that's how he knows so much. You see something in his eyes where he's like almost a little, glad to see that maybe he's not the only one.
Like muttering to herself, maybe he's so stupid it didn't think it was being perceived.
What's that you said?
Is your dog good at finding a trail through scent?
Oh, I don't know. He's not good for much. Dang dog. Kicks it.
Stupid dog.
Oh!
Stupid dog, you made me look bad.
No, this dog looks bad all by itself. Just look at the thing. He kicks it. Oh!
I highly doubt that's going to help matters.
Yeah. Well, if you want to kick your own dog, you got to get your own.
Stupid bitch.
Nope. Courage is a male. He's not a bitch.
Well, anyway, could we borrow your dog for a moment?
Make me a persuasion check.
My persuasion is. My value is 65.
It's awkward being one of the few people who knows the source material for a reference and knowing how this is going to play out.
I got a hard success.
Yeah, sure. Just don't come back with him.
Wait, did he say don't come back?
Yes. You better not come back with him, you hear? You better have touched every hair on his head. He's bald. Oh.
You are a strange creature.
Yeah, he is. But don't worry.
I was talking about you.
Well, thank you.
You're not welcome.
Much obliged.
Dog, over here.
You go fuck yourself now. All right.
Use the shotgun.
Who are you saying that to?
She's basically implying to use it on himself.
Oh, don't worry. I'm saving 2 shells left.
A bit
And then he
ominous.
winks.
Oh.
And then he walks back into the house and he kisses his wife Muriel.
That poor girl.
Anyway,
Well,
dog, Dog, I don't know your name. Get over here.
Ooh.
His name was Courage, if I remember. They say.
Oh, his name was Coward.
Not very well.
And
Howard.
stupid. And dummy. Ooh.
Poor dog.
I am poor. I don't have much money.
Huh?
He pulls out his
did you happen to-
wallet, and it just makes an echoing sound. Ooh.
Doctor, do you happen to have anything that we could use for the source of the scent for the dog?
No. Sorry. Just like doing that. I do have her ribbon. She left it for me. And he holds out the ribbon.
Yeah, Ruby will take it and will just like crouch down to the dog's level.
The dog will
Come
look
here.
at you.
Get a sniff. We need you to help us find this girl.
Give me an animal handling check.
You're laughing at.
What's the
I'm so
default?
sad, dude. I was.
What would the base be for animal handling?
We'll fly right back to where the fuck I died too.
Would that go under natural world? I don't, because I'm not seeing anything.
No, just like give me some sort of skill check. But I would allow natural world, I would say, but with like a hard success.
Yeah, I can't really see anything that's specific for animals. If
Nope.
I could persuade it, that'd be perfect. But
Maybe if one of the other people that had learned to commune with him would try to talk to him, but
Fuck you, bitch.
I
Yeah.
don't think talking
That's a
through
fail.
Gus would end very well.
fair enough.
You know, I wonder if I have what I would need to do a fucking.
You know what that reminds me of?
yeah, I failed the roll. Or well, I've got egg points. I'll spend an egg point. Or two, because you said hard, right?
Yeah, I just said hard success.
Then yeah, I'll spend two.
So yeah, you like hold out the
Oh.
bloody ribbon, and the dog sniffs it, and then immediately pukes, and you're like, "Oh no, it's all right."
Drink too much water.
That
Yeah.
golden retriever.
Yeah, exactly. Did you drink lake water?
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay,
The
at least
ribbon
stay
is
long enough to
bloody.
see. Ow.
That hurt?
Yep,
No.
that's why it's red.
At least stay long enough to see the thing I'm gonna do.
What thing are you gonna do?
Once I find
Was it
my
red
damn
before
chalk.
she left?
Yes.
I put my chalk.
Okay.
It was,
Dude, just
wasn't
check
it wrapped around one of her wounds?
Mhm.
Where's my chalk?
Yeah.
I thought that was a strip of her dress.
Yes.
Oh, so she left the bandage behind.
Yes, the bandage.
No, I used it to
Okay.
make this. That's right. Hang on, I have
It
to-
looks like a ribbon.
Don't worry, I won't take super long.
Um,
I gotta do stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna have the dog.
I need one of you. Need a piece of
Okay,
paper.
he's just gonna start going in a direction.
Here, I don't have any paper, so I'm gonna make some paper. Oh, no.
I will follow.
He's gonna stop by Patches and kind of like sniff over him and be like, "Boo-hoo-hoo," and then look up at you guys and be like,
Spitting
keep
fucking-
going, or
I hearing that noise. Stupid spider.
Saren, please.
Spitting webs at me and shit.
Hawkins, you're unmuted.
My bad.
You said it stopped at Patches and then looked at us.
yeah, it was like sniffing around, then it went over to the barn, and then it went back to Patches. and then it's gonna continue on unless you want to do anything.
Do we want to gather our remains, see if we can fix them later? Or, I don't know, you still feel anything towards him? Or is he gone?
I guess
Right.
that's a question to Gus.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed the
But before you
Not
guys
very-
take off, do you want to try and take Patches with you?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then we will continue on. The dog takes you off the farmstead and seemingly along a path, although not one of the traditionally worn ones connecting the different homesteads. This seems to be going through a field and has been trod through, seemingly from something small, but definitely consistently. And you think that this is definitely a path that a small child would run through. And a ways off, just like in a couple miles, you can see a house in the distance, and it looks much nicer than, some of the other ramshackle structures that you've seen out here. And you guys are making your way towards this structure when you can see some of the animals are still lumbering around. You see that there are these like pigs that are quite large and maybe even bloated a little bit. But they look relatively docile and whatnot. You can also see that there are some other like waterfowl. There's some like chickens and ducks and whatnot. And there's like a little pen kind of near where the river runs into the lake.
This doesn't exactly bode well.
No, not at all.
Does anyone want to
Animals
give
look
me?
like they're acting normal?
You can't quite tell from this distance, but as you get closer, you can give me a spot hidden check.
1 second, my message has gone too long for the notes channel. I have to create a new one.
Oh my goodness.
It's only 4,000 characters per message. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Only.
I do not spot what is hidden, if there is anything hidden.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an egg point to make that a success.
It almost looks like all of the animals are standing perfectly still.
Oh,
Grand.
hell, they ain't moving. It's like the bird. Maybe not quite the bird, but we'll see as we get there.
Maybe like a daze or a trance of some sort.
Perhaps. I guess, unless there's another action other party members would like to take, we continue to get closer.
All right. Are you guys approaching stealthily?
Yes.
All right. Could
Sure.
you
Yeah,
guys
I
please?
reload the shotgun.
The clicking scares all birds in a mile radius. No, I'm just kidding. I assume you've reloaded your weapon at this point.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Unless you want to reload with malicious intent.
Stealth,
Reloading.
regular success.
If we're trying to be stealthy, I'll take out the motherfucking
Axe.
yeah.
Okay. And so how stealth rules work in this is that it's not like D&D where I'm taking the average. It's literally whoever rolls the worst is the stealth check for the group.
Oh boy.
So, what did everyone get? Just on their successes.
What do I roll?
Is there stealth?
Yeah, there's
Yes.
stealth.
Alright. Fuck.
I believe we've been spotted.
What's your number, Ryan?
94.
No. What's your stealth number?
Not 94.
Okay, is it more or less than 50?
No. It is it's less than 50.
Okay, so that is a fumble.
God damn it.
I'm going to say, I mean, if you're fine with that, I think that as you guys are approaching, you like just kind of quickly check your gun, like, is it loaded? And so you do clack it.
Here.
And all of the animals slowly turn to look at you guys.
Just head turn or like full body turn? Because one is a little bit creepier.
I think they have to do full body turns because pigs can't turn
Okay,
their
yeah,
heads.
that's a bit creepier.
So yeah, they're like watching you as you approach. They don't do anything. But like as you approach, they are like slowly turning and watching you as you approach. Just completely tracking you.
That is not like the bird.
No. Okay. As you guys approach, you can see there does appear to be like a hay baling cart that seemed to have been strapped up to some horses at some point, because the bridles aren't there, but it looks like the front might have been smashed a little bit, and you think that the horses broke free. The cart still looks mostly usable though. And you can see that there is some hay, and it looks like the hay has been sundered, as if it's like completely spread out in a radius around the back end of the cart. And there was like a trail leading along the road up to here. You can also see the house. It's, relatively nice looking. It's kind of a log cabin structure, but you can see that there's some, nice woodworking to it. It's got a good solid roof that's got clay tiles and whatnot. And you can actually see that there's lights on inside. But the biggest thing that you notice is how damp it is out here. Like, everything that you touch seems to have some sort of like wetness to it. Like even the grass and like the wheat that's growing in the field nearby, just any touch of it is just like it's like soaked, as if this is like in a mist and it's like collecting all of this hydration. But you can see perfectly clean out here, and in fact, as the sun is rising up over the lake, it looks extremely beautiful, and yet it's deathly silent.
Whoa.
What are you guys doing? The dog is like rubbing at its nose, and it has lost the scent at this point. There's too much moisture.
Moisture.
Yes.
This was just a passing thought, but can we like the grass is like covered in this moisture? Can we still hear our footsteps?
I like the way you think. The ground is soft, and you would expect some sort of like slurping sounds as you're like pulling it from the mud, but no. Your footsteps are silent.
Ugh.
I mean, you guys can still talk to each other and you can hear things. Like you can tap yourself, but as you step across the ground, it is silent.
Experimentally.
I think y'all notice Ruby like
Ruby, I'm
doing
going to give you an
weird
egg point for
steps.
that.
Like she's doing weird stepping maneuvers.
Yeah, you can like
Like-
stomp and it like doesn't do anything. It's almost like you're stomping on like a cushion.
And then at a certain point she'll say like, "Now that is fascinating."
Oh dear.
What do you notice? Something wrong. Well, other
Have you
than
noticed how you can't hear? Take a stomp on the ground and see what you hear.
well, wait, not. Corin's going to stop for a second, reach down, get a little of the mist water on his fingers, and try and snap.
There's no sound.
Fascinating.
I'm going to give you an egg point for that.
Hell yeah.
I mean, this is like the prime location to be investigating stuff.
So it wasn't a one-time thing that caused the landslide to not have a sound, but it's definitely something in the water at this point. Is it just diluting the sound, or is it somehow still transferring it over to the other side? I need to find out what that mysterious component inside the liquid is.
Courage is shivering. He's like trembling. But he's staying
Well,
silent.
dog, if you can't find her scent anymore, you're free to go if you want to. But I have a feeling it's safer to stick with us at this point.
The dog nods.
Corin is going to make sure to get a lot of the mist water on his shoes. Might as well use it. And, do we, want to see if they're home? I mean,
I assume
kids
so.
in
The light is on.
Faceless, but kids say a lot of things.
At this point, I'm willing to believe that they are missing faces, but it could be something. She could have been metaphorical in that it wasn't their faces. But what would be the best course of action here? We can't exactly break in. That probably is not a good idea.
And, call me crazy, but I don't think all of us should have our backs turned to the animals at any one sight. I don't trust that unison they got going on over there.
And also what Violet told us about what happened to her sister. Do we want to just knock?
Try, but the mist might be on the door. You never know. Give it a shot.
I could hit it with I could knock with the back end of my axe. Like the flat end.
Save that for if no one responds.
Maybe keep the weapons hidden a little bit for now. Just in
so that we don't
case.
have to touch the door.
Oh.
I got it on my hands already. I'll be the one. If anything, I'm already screwed.
Don't worry, it won't affect me, though. I have the sight.
Hi, Eustace.
Eustace is just following us around. He's rolling in the water.
No, that was my
A
Corin
floating
impression.
transparent head around
Oh,
us.
is that what Corin sounds like?
Yeah, Corin's already insane, so...
Oh, no. Fair enough.
It's the ghost light.
Anyway, I guess the party goes up and knocks on the door, or at least attempts to.
Who's knocking on the door?
I am, because I already have it on my hand. What?
Corin, you pound your fist against the door, and there's no sound. The door even rattles a little bit and then swings open. And you see these hinges. These are old, maybe even rusted hinges.
Ooh.
No, Courage is too scared. His teeth are clattering.
Violet didn't give us a family name, right?
No, she did not.
No.
Do you want to call out?
Look back a second at the rest of the party and see if they have any ideas before I do, or if they go to stop me.
I shrug.
It's either enter or call for her. Probably both.
Violet, you in there, hon?
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy. That's a failure, but not a fumble.
Hola? Hola?
Hmm?
You hear an older woman's voice call out that's not Violet's.
I'm gonna look back and perhaps someone a little better with words outside of weaseling should be the one to do this.
I look at Ruby.
Violet, are you in there? We're only here to help. We want to make sure that you're okay.
Make me a persuasion check.
I think that's only a hard, because I don't think it's even possible to do. Yeah, I'll just stick with the hard success.
Okay. I would now like you to roll me Mythos, please.
Oh no, I called this shit.
Well, I have a 0, so it's a fail no matter what. 65.
So, Corin, you remember the other thing that you told me about? That's why I said I was still gonna give
No.
you.
No.
What'd you get, Ruby?
65.
What level of success is that?
I have a 0 in Mythos.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the ones you can't put points in unless you have special permissions or whatever.
You hear that same voice call out again. But for the briefest of moments, it almost sounds like your voice echoing back at you. But an echo sounds like your voice saying it again, but softer. This sounds like the exact same loudness, but it's almost like it's reversed. And then you hear that voice call out again, saying, "What? Is it what?"
Put my arm out and palm backwards towards everyone, because I'm assuming I'm standing in front right now, because I was the one who knocked on the door.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say. Say a color name.
A color name?
Yes, the name of a color.
I mean, violet
What
is
color
a
is the
color.
wall?
You look inside and you can see that there would be.
No,
like...
I'm calling this out.
Oh, you're calling it out?
Yes.
You once again hear your voice repeated, but backwards. And what was the question?
What color is the wall?
Wow. The walls are brown, but it's said backwards.
Something's not right. It's not.
Very strange.
Maybe some sort of mirror thing. If they have no faces, maybe their reflections were stolen.
Father Gus, you might want to get the good shit out. I have a feeling it's about to go down again.
I pull out the shotgun.
I would have given anything if you had said, "All right, I pull out the crack pipe."
I pull out the crack.
He said, "Get that good shit."
He pulls out the dual wielding crucifixes.
All right. What are you guys doing? You do hear that older female voice calling again, but it's backwards and you can't quite make out what it's saying.
I'm going to take that crucifix Father Gus gave me and hold it in my hand just in case.
Okay. You guys entering?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'll be the plot advancement device, sure.
You
We go
guys
in.
enter into a quaint, almost cottage interior. You can see that it's got, simple trappings, and it also looks elegantly placed. However, you notice some very unsettling signs. You see that some of the furniture has been broken, it's been cracked, and if anybody would like to, they can give me an idea roll as they look around and see like scrapes and like splatters and some sort of stains and whatnot.
I got a success.
Ruby, it looks like there was a fight in here, and then someone has rearranged the furniture back into a somewhat normal position.
I will be right back. I have to pee.
Okay. I will say that you guys enter into somewhat of a living room, and you can kind of see that there's like a kitchen, like dinette kind of set off to the side. And then you hear the voice coming from down a hallway where you assume bedrooms would be.
Did I try for like a maybe an extreme intelligence roll to see if I can somewhat piece together what it's trying to say?
Yeah. Do you have like a language roll or some sort of language that you can language skill?
I mean, yeah, the flat out my English is 70 and then I have Latin at 25, but like there's no I don't think there's a specific skill for just like
Yeah, roll
languages in
English.
general. Either way, I rolled a 92.
All right.
So
Are you fine with the fail?
got the egg points. I'll spend an egg point.
Okay. It sounds like the voice is beckoning. But it also maybe sounds concerned. And you think that it is calling for Violet. Like it keeps saying that word again. But backwards.
Definitely need to proceed with caution, but I'm starting to wonder if somehow maybe someone is trapped in a mirror.
You might want to keep that camera ready. You saw what it did to the light. Maybe it'll help in case it's angry.
Well, currently the ghost light is still in the.
Oh, it's in there.
Yes, if I take it out without the proper precautions, it might dilute the image.
I thought you had somewhere to store the pictures to develop later.
Yes, but it hasn't. The lighting has been quite right, and I don't have my tarp with me.
Well, I guess I'll be front man as we go towards the room.
Is it also moist inside?
Yes. In fact, it actually looks like it's moister. Like there's actually like standing water, like pools or like puddles, like droplets on every surface.
And maybe the water is somehow coming from whatever is the source of this sound.
No. Don't mean to alarm anyone. But those same people who have those legends of the Wendigo talk about something called a skinwalker. Similar concept.
I am
really. that
Welcome
the
back.
skinwalker pretends to be human or something else to lure in prey. And I feel like I'm the prey right now.
Does anyone want to give me a perception or like a spot hidden roll as you guys are slowly making your way through this house towards the bedroom?
Yep.
I can give it a shot. I got a hard success.
Okay.
Nope.
I felt.
Ruby, as you're looking around, you can see that things were like damaged and like put back in place. You notice specifically like a cutlery set, like a knife block, and one of the biggest is still missing.
Just be careful, Corin. It seems to be armed.
Corin, are you going first into the bedroom?
Yeah, because I'm apparently the brave boy who's always in front.
Could you roll
Are
me
you
a sanity
sure?
check,
You should
please?
probably have me going in for. Okay.
We need
If
we need
you're
someone
offering,
to be the.
go first.
We need a sacrifice in front,
I am
so that Gus can
offering.
have the.
Sacrifice.
All right.
You got the
Sacrifice.
gun. Just
I'm
be ready to
offering to go
shoot
in
it off
first.
me. Yeah, but
Let
you
me
said-
in.
All right,
Let
Gus,
me
you're going in
in.
first.
Yep.
What weapon are you using?
Shotgun.
Okay, shotgun. Could you give me a sanity roll as well? Since Corin's over
Yeah.
your shoulder, maybe he's like opening the door for you, and you're breach and clear, like entering at the same time.
Oh. Oh.
How
What
did
the
y'all
fuck?
both get
Oh.
a 98?
I think it's
Oh.
because we did it at the same time.
Oh.
That's wild.
I'm not gonna allow you guys to
Uh-huh.
spend anything on this. I think this is
Uh-huh.
great. Because as you push open the doorway, you see a room that is half put together and half in disarray. And you can see why. Because there's a woman in the middle of
Female.
rearranging the furniture, but she is frozen still. And she is standing there like a mannequin. And in one hand, she's holding the remnants of a chair as it's dangling from her fingertips, and the other is a knife. And as she's standing there, her back is towards you, but you see in the fogged up reflection of a mirror, a dressing mirror, a full length, like 7-foot mirror in the back of the room. You see the front of her. She seems to be wearing kind of simple but run down, kind of like Sunday best again, kind of like blue dress that's got like flowers on it and some kind of frills on the edges. And her hair seems to be like done up, but is also kind of mussed and like she's haggard or was harassed. And you can actually see that there is like a handprint embedded into her back. But as you look in her reflection, she does not have a face. And yet you hear the voice call out again. You guys are gonna lose 1d8 sanity.
Oh, boy.
7 points of sanity for. I'll roll it separately. So that's for Corin. Gets
Fuck.
8.
Okay.
Good. Gus, you get 6. So you both have a temporary bout of insanity.
Wait, what? I thought it was based on your max.
No.
No, it's-
So
it's a
if you
certain
get
amount you-
5 or more, it's a temporary bout of insanity.
Oh, so there's just nothing you can do about. Oh, very well.
It's because this is so dangerous. Normally it's a 1d6, but for seeing a monster directly, I'm bumping it up to a d8. If it becomes too much of a problem, I might adjust it, but I think this makes sense for the narrative that I'm trying to do. I think both of you freeze. You don't know what to make of this situation. You're not sure what to do. You don't know what to say or think, and you're not sure if moving is going to upset it or do something. And I think both of you just freeze. And so, Gus, you're standing there, maybe with the gun even trained on her, but you're not sure if you should shoot her or the mirror, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And like Corin, you're like over his shoulder, like hand still on the doorknob, and the both of you are just frozen in maybe fear, in confusion.
Buh.
Buh. Ruby and Joe, what are you guys doing?
Well, I mean, I'd just be following them.
Yeah, I think seeing them freeze up, I'm gonna quietly peek over one of their shoulders.
All right, give me a sanity roll.
Success.
All right.
Success.
You both lose 1 point of sanity, but you're good. You see the same
1.2.
thing that they see.
Wow.
It's just not moving at all.
Yeah. It seems like it's stuck staring at the mirror, looking at its own reflection. It looks like it's frozen in the middle of like setting up this chair while holding a knife in the other hand. What are you
Well.
guys doing?
I have a thing I want to do, but I don't have anything to defend myself if it lunges at me.
What are you doing, Ruby?
I quickly I
You can't get past Gus and Corin. They're both
oh,
blocking
there's
the
no
door.
room for me to. Okay.
No.
Then I can't do what I wanted to do.
All right. I mean, Gus himself is blocking the door. Let's be honest. Actually, if you want to like get down and crawl between their legs, I'll let you roll something.
Before doing that, I kind of glance around because there's a bunch of broken stuff to see if there's like a plank of something or something that I could potentially use as like a shield if it starts lunging at me.
Are you doing that when you get into the room or before you get into the room?
I'm doing that before I get in the room.
Okay. Give me a luck roll.
Success.
Okay. Maybe you find like a, you know, like those it's not like a barrel, it's like a short, like wider barrel that's used for like bathing, or like washing stuff, like a washing tub lid.
Basin.
You grab that, and it's basically like a round wooden thing with a handle. It is really
Because-
big, and you will not be able to squeeze it between their legs.
Everything is wet. I'll try to break some of it so that I can bring something with me. There shouldn't be any sound if I try to break it.
All right, give me a strength check.
Nope.
You hurt your hand. Take 1 point of damage.
Joe, break this for me.
What do you want to break? Oh,
This.
what?
He holds up his shield.
Want me to break a shield?
It's a water basin. Just break it so I can at least. They're not moving for some reason. I want to get a better look. I have to go in there to do that.
Oh, okay. Attempt to break it.
Okay. What are you attempting to break it with?
Well, one. What is it made of?
Wood.
Just
Wood.
metal? Oh, wood? Oh.
Yeah.
My hands. Wait, what? Like thin wood? Thick wood?
Kind
What
of
kind of wood
thick
we
wood.
speaking?
I mean, it's like a
Oh,
barrel.
okay.
It's like it's a wooden water basin, and
Yeah.
this is the lid for it.
Oh, gotcha.
So maybe like
gotcha.
1 by material.
And he's holding it up?
Yeah.
Well, I'm handing it to you so you can break it.
Oh, okay. That changes things. Yeah, I'm just gonna. How do you want it broken? Just broken? Okay, I'll break it. I'll just
I'll break it for you. This isn't
Oh,
exactly
no.
what I'm thinking of, but it's something like this.
Does it have any metal?
Yes, it's some nails.
Ugh. Show. You know what to do.
Show looks
I'm
at
gonna
you
break
and
it
shakes
with
its
my
head.
shovel. No,
No.
Show. I fucking move him so he's nodding.
Joe, you really.
I
need to
twist the
read
handle on Show to turn on his magnetic ray and pull all the nails out. Like, what are you talking about? What are you doing?
Carnage, you really need to read the webtoon The Greatest Estate Developer.
I did. I love that webtoon.
With the power of a shovel,
Yes.
you can do anything.
With the power of a shovel, you can do anything.
Oh, this thing. Goodness gracious.
And he's yeah, I'm just gonna smash it with my shovel.
All right.
Show.
Roll me fighting.
Fighting.
Or arts and craft.
Arts and fighting. I'll do fighting. Yeah, that's a success.
Okay. You lop off just like the side of it. You trim it a little bit.
The fuck is that supposed to be?
Hey, you break off a
give it a
piece of
quick
it so that Ruby
haircut?
can crawl. Now.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You do a good job. It's
Try to-
it's
Like I
now
was
sharp
getting a
and he can use it as a
haircut.
weapon.
Oh, you just
Try
get
to-
a weapon?
No. And
Oh.
I take it and I try to crawl between their legs to get
Alright.
to the other side.
Give me a crawl check of some kind.
I'm dexterous.
You have like some
Are you
contortionist or something.
kidding me?
You fail at crawl.
Honestly, with these rolls, it's a good thing I'm not getting in. there
Gus's
right now.
monstrous thighs catch you.
Just Gus, move out of the way. Joe, fix him with one of those
You-
slaps.
Corin and Gus, you guys can like talk, but you're maybe like what? Like I don't know. Should we move? What are we doing?
If we move, it might.
No, what if I force them out of the way?
Okay,
Yeah, Joe, just
give me a
get out of the
size
way.
check or a strength check or something.
I'll do a strength check.
All right.
Oh. What should be a goddamn one?
What does this look like? Just a charging tackle?
Oh my word, we're struggling to get past this wall. This
You
wall of-
ricochet off of Gus's pectoral muscles.
This wall of
This wall of a
beast
man.
away.
Wall of man.
Joe, just slap him like you did last night.
Oh, you're right. I slapped Gus.
Okay, give me a
Father
psychology.
Oh boy.
Slapcology.
Emotional damage.
You guys go to see your therapist. I go to see my slapethist.
Joe, what's your number?
My number's 50.
Do you want to spend 2 luck points?
No, I will spend 2 luck points.
All right, cool. You slap Gus, and he's just, you know what? That slap makes a sound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we forgot to wet his hands. It was a dry slap, not a wet one.
Corin, I think you're the only one that notices this, because Gus, as soon as you get slapped, you kind of wheel around, just like, would you stop hitting me? I'll say that's enough to snap you out of it. Corin, you notice that the woman, when the slap happens, she flinches slightly. As in, she moves a little bit.
Oh, is it sound that makes her move? Or loud sound? Because we've been talking.
Like her head turns slightly. Like ever so slightly, but like in your direction.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Oh,
Corey,
boy.
snap out of it. I'm not slapping you.
I'm trying to get this down for the notes. Fuck.
All right, so Gus, you're back.
All right.
Do you just want to like pick up Corin and move him or something?
It's moving when we make noise. Be careful.
I test it by clapping.
Oh, no.
When you clap your hands together, there's no sound.
What did my hands get? Oh wait, I tried to crawl on the ground.
Yeah, and you've been touching stuff. You hear as it calls out like who's there, but like reversed. Ruby.
It's me, Joe and Show.
Gus, say your name
Roll
backwards.
Italian.
Roll a Mario.
Italian inbound.
Wah! No. Hold on, Joe. Before you celebrate, do you have any points in the language Italian?
No, I don't.
Okay, so that's still a
That
fail.
would have been funny.
Actually, you know what? I'll let you
The
spend. I'll let you spend
Well-
2 luck points to make that a success.
Here's the thing. Technically, every language starts at a base of 1.
That's what I'm saying. I'll let him spend 2.
You know what? I will.
With that success, courage goes Yoshi. Yoshi.
He turns
Worth.
green.
Worth.
Joe, say your name backwards.
Ouch.
You hear the voice say, Joe? I've been Joe. And Ruby, you understand that they say, I don't know any Joe.
About a oh
Joe Mupp.
Right?
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
I'm allowed to speak still, just not move. So
Ruby, you hear it ask, help. Like back backwards. You don't understand the sentence, but you did catch the word help. But like it's questioning.
What's your name?
Do you say that backwards?
If it doesn't respond to that, she will try to figure out how to say it backwards.
Yeah.
You Imain Rar Talu. Saying things backwards is hard.
She says, them that name. So you can tell that her name is Mel.
That is Mel.
Corin, you're still locked in on this figure, unable to move, and you notice her turn ever so slightly.
Towards us?
Yes, like away from the mirror.
She's getting afraid from whatever's holding her. Every time you talk to her, be careful.
While staying within eyeshot of the others, I'm going to try to find another mirror.
Give me a spot hidden.
Hard success.
You do not find a mirror, but you do see something. As you are looking for reflective surfaces, you hazard to look over at a window that looks shattered and maybe pick up some of the glass. And as you do, you stand up and you do have a sizable piece of glass. But when you stand up, you look outside the window and you notice that all the animals are no longer focused on the house. They're turned away, and you follow their gaze and you see someone out in the field of wheat. It's a small figure wearing a very torn dress, and you would almost recognize it as Violet, except her head is a skull with horns. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.